Welcome back to The Gloves Are Off. It's time for us to get into our Offside Onside debate. We're talking a little baseball. Aaron Strack would be proud. We're doing this one maybe in his honor. Big announcement. We can't dump this. We got a big announcement from the OC
You know
League
what?
on
Here's
Thursday.
the thing, though. We have the most exciting game in the world playing right now.
What would you like to talk about, Brian
I would
Curran?
like to talk about this Vancouver series and what the implications of what this does. This is the team that was supposed to win a Stanley Cup. For sure they were going to be
well
there.
then let's fly by the seat of our
But
pants
if you
here
want
and-
to talk
No.
about
Do it.
baseball.
No, let's talk hockey. I would rather talk puck anyways. Let's go for it.
Yeah,
What would you
sorry,
like to bring
Stricker.
up? What sort of issue do you have right now?
It's not an issue. The impact of a loss.
The impact of a loss.
Of a loss of a Game 7 up 3-0. What does this do to Mike Gillis and his... He brought back the Sedins. Great job, Mike.
Okay.
He brought back all this. He made some great trades, acquisitions. And his number one is going right the same place he went last year, playing bad.
Here's my question. I think it was James Duthie said it today. Is this the biggest collapse in Stanley Cup playoff history? Is it the biggest collapse?
I will say yes.
Why?
With a close second in Boston last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, because that was what they brought
Why?
up too.
Because of the fact they dominated in the regular season. They won the President's Trophy.
Sure.
Right? They are the Sedins are surrounded with all these offensive, not geniuses, but you know, the wizardry that you got Mason Raymond, you got Kessler, you had Manny Malhotra as your fourth line. That was supposed to be their missing piece at the trade deadline, was their fourth line center
And
that is now
producer
out.
Carlito brought up a good point too. Who's unhealthy for the Canucks right now, with the exception of Malhotra, right? I mean,
And like last year, they did have their defense was depleted last year, with no question. But an interesting one, the coach from the Detroit Red Wings said when Vancouver played the last regular season game against him, the coach for the Red Wings, let's see what they do when they win the President's Cup. We know what we did. Let's see what they're going to do, because they were yapping quite a bit.
so then is this the biggest collapse for you in Stanley Cup playoff history?
In Boston, I'm thinking I'm going back.
Yeah.
You know what it is for? You know, it is for Canada.
Oh, that's a good. I like that. Okay.
It is for Canada, because you know what? We're such a proud country, and I know everybody loves their Edmonton and their Calgarys. And you know, if the two aren't in, any one of the three are, or two or three of them aren't in, 2 out of the 3, I'm going for that team, because I want Canada. I want the cup back here. I want to see them win. And I thought Vancouver was going to do it this year, and maybe they still will, and we can all eat our words later. But
All right, we have 15 seconds. I want a score prediction from you and from you.
I'll go Chicago 4-2 with Johnny Taves getting the empty netter.
Oh.
And I'm going the opposite, 3-1. Luongo's going to stand on his head and get his life back together again in the net.
All right, get
After
his life
bashing
back
him.
together.
After
All
bashing
right, if you would like to drop us a line, please do so. Email us at theglovesareoff@newcap.ca. Maybe you'd like to be a guest, or maybe you know somebody who would like to go one-on-one against
And
the
anyone
Colonel.
who wants to play that game, you can come in late, play the game against the guest, and have your face on TV.
Sure, that too.
Because I love the game.
All right, we are going to
hitter.
sound off when we return. Stay tuned. That's coming up next.